Okay, just taking a quick breather here. Got most of the data and power cabling on my hard drives and the DVD burning drives on the inside. I just wanted to give a quick look here on the back side here. This is the back side of the system, so you're not going to be able to see through it. There's no windows on this side. Kind of have everything tucked down in here behind the hard drives, because there is a fan, 120 millimeter fan up here in the front that pushes air back towards the hard drives. This is going to keep everything off to the side so that air can go past the hard drives, cool them off. Also act as more of an intake, hopefully get some more of that nice clean air from the front. As you can see, pretty much all the cabling is now back here. And I was just going to go ahead and spin it around real quick. There we go. And as you can see, I've got the video card power all hooked up. That's really the only thing that I've got running through these little clips now. So I can pretty much go ahead and clip those up and done with those. But now everything's nice and clear out of the way. Get you a nice little close up here. So you can kind of see I tied up all the serial ATA data cables and moved them in behind. Now as this fan in the front, or on the bottom here, as this 120 millimeter pulls clear in from the bottom, now it's got free roam to move up through the system better and generally keep air going through the system a lot smoother. This is really turning out nice. I'm really happy about the results. Kind of see the backside result there. Yeah, ever since I bought this case, I've just been nothing but impressed with it. This is by the Cooler Master CM690, I believe. It's an NVIDIA fanboy case. This whole front's covered in mesh. I already did a video on the first time I built it. And that's with everything nice and cleaned up, nice and out of the way. I was actually even able to reduce some of my cabling, because everything else was so stretched. I had to get cabling and power to certain things that were really hard to get to, the way I had it set up before. Now that everything's nice and straightened out, I was actually able to reduce a bunch of cabling that was in the case. So this is actually going to make everything run a little bit smoother, a little cooler. And I've just got some finishing touches to do, and we're going to go ahead and cut for now. Then I'll show you when she's all finished, said and done, and ready to be plugged back in. Go ahead and pan her back there a little. Gosh, that just looks nice. Love the way all the cables just kind of sit right back in there so they're out of my way. It's going to make things a lot easier to work on later too. So there it is. Okay, final segment on my video here. Probably just going to append this onto the fourth video. So have it double checked everything, make sure everything's plugged in, all my USB, firewire, sound, everything's all nice and plugged in, power's all plugged in, all my drives have power. Back panel's now put on. As you can see, it still kind of keeps all this mess out of the way here. And next thing to do is going to be power up, double check, make sure everything runs, and software installation. So there it is. There is my case build. Now this is an Asus M280 motherboard, an AMD 64X2 6000 plus processor, runs at 3.0 gigahertz. Here's my wireless network card, an extra USB card that I'd purchased online from Ultra. It's got a bunch of USB ports on the back of it, so I never worry about running out. And my GeForce FX, I believe it's an 8600 graphics card from EVGA, which, by the way, EVGA is the name for parts nowadays. So just a nice little snippet there. But I noticed on the end of that last video you really couldn't see it very well. But now you can really see how clear this all is compared to like the first video. I'll probably put a before and after snapshot on this. So there she is. Cannot be more impressed. I have option to go ahead and just snag my hard drives and pull them out, check them out, plug them back in. I'm sure that probably unplugged something in the back. So there she is, done. Really proud of how she turned out. Can't wait to get her turned on and get Windows 7 started. And thanks for watching my video. If you have any questions or comments or any curiosities about any of the parts that I use in this build, just go ahead and in the comment section down there. And thank you very much for watching my videos. Hopefully I'll have another build video coming up sometime in the near future. Thanks for watching.